Hello everybody, it's me, it's IHateWill, this is Funk the World, and this is the third part of my conversation with my wife Stephanie. In this particular episode, we are going to be discussing more broad things. It's going to be more about entertainment. We saw the Age of Ultron movie, we discussed that. Let's see, we discuss bronies for some reason. We also talk about the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History. Interesting. So make sure you check it out. I think it's a pretty funny conversation. This is the last one of this particular series for now. If you guys enjoy it, please let me know, and we'll consider doing more of these types of conversations. But without further delay, here's the episode.
I'm going to.
I like foxes.
What does the fox say?
Shut up. If I hear one more person say that, I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
What does the fox say?
Ah!
What does the fox say? What does it say?
Ah! I overshot. Stop. I don't want to say what a fox says. I only saw that video once. I thought it was terrible. It was no Gangnam Style. Shut up. How dare you compare that to Gangnam Style?
I didn't. You did.
No, other people did.
Oh.
Like people did it. Like, oh, it's a new Gangnam Style. No, it's not. It's terrible. Now my nephew talks about it a lot.
Yeah. He likes the song. You just respect it. He's like 4.
He's 6.
Oh, you're talking about the other nephew.
The other nephew. Can we talk about the museum?
What do you want to talk about at the museum?
Well, we went with the nephews to the museum for the 4-year-old's birthday. Mm-hmm. We went to the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
a
museum. Can I put, if you could see my fingers, I did quotation marks. The museum.
And I remember as a kid, the museum being a pretty cool place. I mean, it's a small museum. It's Fort Worth, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember whenever I was a kid, like there were these really cool lessons you could learn about science and about
and they
evolution.
still have those.
And
they still have that. But a big donator to the museum.
2 big donators.
Is it's I'm not going to say which companies they are, but they are natural gas companies.
And
cattle raisers.
Yeah,
but
meatpacking industry.
Not meatpacking.
Meatpacking industry.
Meatpacking's in Chicago. We send Chicago their beef.
Okay.
Where it's the cattle raisers.
The commercial cattle.
Yeah. For you guys that don't know, Chicago's got a famous meatpacking district, and I'm not sure if it's still like this today, but during the turn of the 20th century, they got all their meat from Fort Worth. Is where we're from. And it's pretty much a straight shot right down the middle of the U.S.
Yeah.
To get there. And but these are the 2 companies that really pump money into the museum, right? And so, Steph, we saw a 4D movie, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was about the...
I thought it was really cool at first because they were like, here's evolution, here's how the dinosaurs happened.
Let me get there, yeah. This is about the formation of the universe and the Earth and life as we know it.
Yeah.
Right? And let's go to sleep real fast. You know where your bed is?
Oh, this is not a room. I actually used this one last time.
That's fine. Okay, I will get up. I will get up and go to the other one, okay?
I actually used this one last time.
Alright, I'll go next door.
Aren't you hot back there?
It's a little warm.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I'm sweating.
It's okay. So yeah, it was about the formation of the universe and the formation of life on Earth as we know it.
It went from dinosaurs to current day.
To... and they brought up... And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have this in there. I mean, if you're going to talk about Fort Worth, the history of Fort Worth and science of Fort Worth, you have to talk about cattle and you have to talk about oil and natural gases. You have to. It's just... you're not being true if you're not. But... you talk about the formation of the entire universe, and you end it with, and then this great man
I know.
who is a major oil player from Fort Worth, Texas.
And they said he couldn't do it, but he did it.
And
he did it.
Like the last 10 minutes of the movie was all about a man drilling for oil.
And there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
None at all.
He
did it, and he made so much money, and everybody's life's more simple now that we have this resource.
And it had that folky, fake Texas accent.
Oh, I know.
And then the dinosaurs came and turned into oil, which a great man drilled this oil.
His name was Jesus.
Well, they didn't get that far into it. Luckily, it was no religion, because that's the other fear you have in this part of the country, is that they'll throw science or religion into science, but they didn't do that. I mean, let's be fair. But they did take care of their donors.
Oh, absolutely, they did.
They had their exhibit on petroleum equipment.
Yeah.
And fracking equipment. Let's get real topical. Fracking. They had a fracking simulator, which is fine, but
and they're like, and this is how you do it. No repercussions.
No, but even the fracking simulator was, if you go too early, you're not gonna drill it real good. If you go too late, you're also gonna not do it good, and without any mention of the repercussions of it, of what happens if you don't do it right.
Or what you do with all the stuff that you can't use.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get into that, because it's we're in Minecraft world.
Lot of it. It was very obvious that they were given this exhibit because they were such big donators.
Yeah.
It was horribly, horribly obvious.
Yeah, and it's the museum. This museum it's a city museum, so they need all the money they can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's not. It's not science. What? What could be an example?
It's kind of like how
you're just skipping a whole middle part of science. That's it. You're just skipping a whole middle part, and you're not even. You picked out. You cherry picker. You're a cherry picker.
Yeah, like the energy exhibit. It was only one energy.
No, it was multiple forms. There was vapor, and there was
Was there? But that was only a small exhibit within it. The rest of it was all petroleum
small.
and fracking.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like a big giant exhibit. Huge.
It was pretty big.
It took up I would say half the.
It was bigger than the dinosaur exhibit.
Yeah. It was, and then the second biggest exhibit, raising cattle.
You know what I thought was crap?
Why? You don't like cattle?
What I thought was crap.
What did you think was crap?
The cup stacking.
The cup stacking? That's just for the kids.
Cup stacking station.
It's cheap and it's for the kids.
Baloney.
Yeah. But it wasn't that wasn't an exhibit. That was just an activity to do. If you don't really like the museum.
Baloney.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not taking our kid there.
No. We have good art museums in Fort Worth.
Yeah, we have actual art museums in Fort Worth.
Everybody says the culture and...
I've been there before. They actually had a couple of really good paintings whenever I was in art appreciation class.
Yeah. And then
they had a Michelangelo painting.
Yeah, and then sometimes they'll bring in the art of the ancient Egypt, and have really great things that probably should be in the Museum of Science and History, but it's usually over there.
Yeah.
They had that exhibit with dead bodies.
I wanted to see that one.
I was freaked out. I'm scared.
You can't go to things like that. It makes you melt.
I don't like ghosts.
They're not ghosts. Hey, where'd this guy come from?
Okay.
A little tree here.
Oh, I probably planted him here and he can't grow big.
Did you plant him?
Yeah, I planted him. He can't grow real big. But yeah, that's what they say in Dallas, Fort Worth. Fort Worth is the sister city of Dallas. If you want culture, you go to Fort Worth. That's what they say. And we've lived in Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yeah.
We lived in Arlington. We lived in Arlington, which is where it's in between. It's where the Cowboys play, for people that don't know. And I feel like maybe people are overestimating the culture in Fort Worth.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is where I'm from. I like it, but just Cowboys? This cowboy stuff is what you mean? Like near TCU, near college? Because that's the same for every college. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. What? You want to go down here?
I was just curious what was over here.
It's a mine. You want to see? You're goose stepping. That's terrible. So yeah, that was.
Quit looking back up at me.
What? I like
creepy little face.
I like you. You have to be on camera. Camera. Careful. Huh?
Okay.
That was it for you? But you've been, where are you? Did you go up?
Yeah, I went back
You've
up.
been looking at activities to do with kiddo once kiddo's around.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go to the Renaissance Fair, huh? Or is it Scarborough? Is it Renaissance? Yeah, what's the difference?
It's Scarborough Fair. I don't know what Renaissance Fair is, but
okay.
I went to the Scarborough Fair a couple of times whenever I was a kid. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's like, like camel rides and elephant rides. And aside from that, though, you're just kind of immersed in a faux culture where a bunch of people are hired to act like they're from the old times.
Yeah, it's essentially where a bunch of people wear very heavy clothing in the hot Texas summer and smell real bad with a bunch of meat cooking.
Yeah, you get giant turkey legs if our kid eats meat.
I don't eat meat.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. You guys are all animals.
I eat fish.
Yeah.
I
had a black friend that went to Scarborough Fair once.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
I can say it's what.
I know. It's just never go.
A black American friend, yes.
Whoa!
Yes, okay.
Why isn't he just American? Why isn't he just a friend?
Well, because I have to describe it. It's pertinent to the story. That's why I have to preface it with that. It's not racist.
Racist.
Anyway, this black guy I knew went to Scarborough Fair.
Yeah.
And maybe it was a different fair, but it was similar. It was a period thing, Middle Ages stuff. And everybody there kept calling him a Moor. Like Moor.
Is that short for moron?
No, it's the Muslims that conquered Spain were called Moors.
Okay.
From Northern Africa. And everybody kept calling him a Moor. And he knew what that meant. And he just didn't like it. It's like, that's the first thing they always said. It was like, whoa, well, Moor. And it's like, whoa, what? It started getting to felt like a racial slur. And me, I look like what I look like.
Yeah, you're Hispanic.
Well, kind of. I'm Filipino. I'm half Filipino and half Irish.
You're not.
And I have, depending on, I'm guessing depending on what you've seen last, like if you've seen an Asian person, or an Hispanic person, or a white person last, you think I'm just one of those. It's usually how it goes, right?
Yeah.
It's just depending on that
I wasn't
person.
real sure. I thought you were some weird Italian, but...
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Sometimes I get Middle Eastern or Arabic. Sometimes I get Persian.
Yeah, your nose. I guess your nose.
Sometimes I get Italian. And sometimes, even a Vietnamese guy will be like, aren't you Vietnamese? I'm like, no! Why do you think that? So what, are they gonna call me
Vietnamese? I can't picture that.
I can't either. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
That was weird. But it was, I think you met him. I can't say his name, but... Yeah. But, what are they gonna call me? What are they gonna call me? And, that's something I don't want to do. That's not something I do, but I try to have experience I don't, wouldn't seek out on my own. That's a big deal for me, filling up my cup with as much knowledge and experience as I can.
Sure.
As a writer, as a thinker, Yeah, at the very least, I have a joke or a bit about it, and or a story to tell about it. But I worry. Am I going to get into a fight?
Oh.
Because I'm high strung.
And you know what, though?
What?
You're too old to be getting into fights.
Whoa!
Use your words, idiots.
I try to use my words. Hey.
It was a different color.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Get in there.
No.
Now it's a different color. Well, that makes me worried. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, we wanted to go to a Brony convention.
I still want to.
I do too, and it's not like so much for a freak show. It's just those people seem really excited.
I don't want to laugh at them. I just
want to be involved. Like I don't care
yeah.
about My Little Pony. I think it's silly. Like it's not something I would be into.
Sure.
I'm more of an adventure time guy.
Yeah. It's a little bit smarter. Adventure Time is a little bit smarter.
Yeah, especially the later seasons, from what we could tell.
Yeah.
It's really metaphysical.
Yeah, it is.
So I appreciate that, but I don't like. It's not to make fun of bronies. It's just to see what it's all about. Really, it's almost a journalistic point of view. Hey, these zombies look scary.
You do. Get the spider. Get the spider. Get the spider. What's wrong with you?
Come on, you can do it. I believed in you. Ah!
No, but we watched a documentary on
Yeah, we watched Bronies.
Brony.
Yeah, it was called Bronies.
That's what made us want to go.
Yeah.
But it really is fascinating because there's this really feminine kind of, cartoon that's come out, My Little Pony, and adults, any age from young kids, young boys to adult men.
People outside their demographic.
Love it.
Yeah, people outside their target demographic has been flocking to it.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, Adventure Time's the same way. And I think that's why they started growing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they realized, oh, wait. people like this. So let's be a little bit more subversive and
I'm not exactly one to judge, so I'm not going to be like, oh, it's stupid. No, because I watched some stupid stuff. I found an Australian mermaid show and watched the shit out of it. It was terrible.
What was that called?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was on Hulu,
Yeah.
but I watched it just because I needed a mermaid show.
You just needed that in your life.
It wasn't a cartoon, yeah. And so I watched it, so I don't judge. I can't judge.
I don't watch anything stupid. I don't. Everything I do is critically acclaimed.
Shove it up your butt.
Name... I won't. Name one stupid show I watch. Go ahead. What do you roll your eyes when you know I'm watching it? Nothing. Because everything I watch is perfect.
What are some of the TV series that you watch?
Right now, I'm watching Daredevil.
Besides that?
Well, Game of Thrones is Destination.
Well, yeah, but Game of Thrones, I like Game of Thrones.
I like The Sopranos, but that's not on anymore.
Nice. This looks nice in this texture pack.
Yeah.
I bet it looks like crap in the other one.
Oh, really? I liked it. You told me you liked it.
Oh, did I? Then I probably do like
You
it.
lied. Yeah, y'all were like, you like it? He's like, yeah.
It's sad to see your little Filipino eyes cry.
I do have Filipino eyes.
You do. Whenever you glare at me, sometimes I think your eyes are closed.
Sometimes you think my eyes are closed and I'm like looking straight at you.
Hey, why don't you like going to movie theaters, Will?
Well, I like going. I just don't like sitting too close to the screen.
Well, why? Why don't you
Because
like us?
I feel like I don't have good enough peripheral vision because my eyes are too
all the way
slanted.
across.
Yeah, and I...
Why can't you see all the way across? Because your little eyes?
Because my eyes are slanted, yes. They're kind of closed, and I feel like I can't see the entire screen. And then I explained, I was around a bunch of other Filipinos, and I was like, you guys know this? What I explained that. I was like, you guys know this? I was like trying to do a little, poll, and they're like, no, that's just you. I was like, oh. Yeah, and I thought they thought, because I'm only half, they thought I was trying to be racist. And I wasn't. That was a real complaint I have. Hey, speaking of movies, though, we saw Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Well, we don't normally pay for any kind of movies. The only ones that we have paid for are actually usually Marvel
It's
related.
usually the Avengers movies because
Yeah.
we're idiots.
And I think once Harry Potter, right? Did we pay for Harry Potter? Oh no, I think I went.
We
No,
gradually stopped watching more movies as time has progressed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like going to the movie theater. It's gross.
It is
And
gross.
people won't shut the up.
Yeah, somebody brought a baby.
Don't bring your baby.
That's the thing. I mean, we're not going to talk about that because obviously nobody likes a baby at a movie theater. But don't bring your baby.
Baby doesn't even like baby at movie theater.
No, baby hated it. That's why baby was screaming. It was scary.
Yeah.
The kid was like 2. It was like, ah.
So far.
Yeah, it's a scary experience. A giant dragon. Well, I can't explain it, but something scary happened, and baby was scared. That's all that happened.
It got spooked, and it started to cry because that's the only way it knows how to express itself.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah, AC was broken at the theater, and we were around like the great unwashed.
It's just like a family of 12 from Boo.
Yeah.
And it's just like 7 different mamas and people who say kids.
Get the kids, and then
Get the kids.
like some of the sons are dressed like old men, and it's not ironic.
And each of the mothers have their own master large bucket of popcorn that they finish before the movie starts. They're all just complaining in their little hick voices. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't complain the whole time.
Yeah.
And then there's Senior Funny behind us, who's just like, he just making a joke.
See, I didn't hear
on
him.
the
but you heard him,
previews, on the movie, anytime anything remotely funny happened, I wanted to strangle him.
I think he just wanted you and everybody else to turn around and just pay attention to him, because what he has to say is way more important than the movie. And
Punch him in the face.
we said comments to each other, but we said it to each other.
Yeah.
We just kind of leaned in and we're like, hey.
I made a comment about how useless the bow and arrow guy was, and you glared at me. You glared at me. I said, just give him a sniper rifle. He's so much more useful that way. And you're like, that's not how it is.
I'm a Marvel guy. I've always been a Marvel guy. I don't understand DC Comics. I'm a Marvel guy, and when you don't understand Marvel Comics, I get mad. Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't know. I can't explain who the new characters are, huh? Dang it.
No.
But a new character debuted, and you're like, who is that? I'm like, what? How do you not know?
I have no idea who it is. I still think his, never mind.
That person was an Avenger as long as you've been alive.
Was it in the preview? Like, nobody knew about it until they actually watched the movie?
They were trying really hard to keep it secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, you're this. And the actor was like, nope. No. And then it was like, yeah, that's what it was. But yeah.
What's the next one that came out?
Yeah. What did you think of the movie, though, overall?
I liked it. I think still my favorite one has been Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You loved Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I actually watched it twice. I never watch movies twice.
See, I liked Iron Man 3 a lot.
Yeah, Iron Man's pretty good.
Actually, I really only prefer the third one out of the 3. And the 2 was okay. It was just like, okay. Incredible Hulk was like, I like it, but like,
I'm not into that kind of movie.
Yeah, it's hard to do the Hulk because it's
really primal. It's a really primal kind of character.
We've talked about it. It's a werewolf movie. It's like Incredible Hulk is a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde werewolf movie, and you can't have that and have him still be the hero.
Yeah,
he's like reluctantly the Hulk, and that's like when they handle it in the movie is perfect. Mm-hmm. The way they handle it, there's a scene where the Hulk has remorse. I'm
really glad that they used the actor they did for the Hulk.
Oh yeah, Mark Ruffalo is great.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't go with Norton. I like Norton. Apparently he's hard to work with, but I like him. But no, Ruffalo's great.
Ruffalo's a better choice.
Ruffalo's a great choice.
But do you mind if we wrap it up?
Sure.
I'm really hot. I'm like sweating.
Yeah. Okay, bye, Steph.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye. Let me take a picture.
I'm gonna disappear now.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, wow.